Alrighty then, let's get into our next sign that we'll be reading for. Let's see who it could be. I'm going to do Libra, people in placements. Let's dive into Libra's energy. Libra, what's the vibe for the tribe? Libra, from their highest teams of love and light. From Angel Michael and the angels for Libra, people in placements. Libra placements, people in... Oh my freaking god. So maybe something's happening quickly. You could be getting an offer quickly or something like that. You could be also offering yourself, or no, I don't see this. I see you getting an offering or willing to accept an offering. You could have made a sacrifice maybe to initiate this, but interesting energies. Let's get you from the golden deck, maybe. No, okay. We'll go with this one. Something like guavas or like a fruity tropical energy could be relevant. Okay. Page of Wands in the reverse. So yeah, you could have pulled away from something that was very childish or just like irresponsible in the past. This could have been like something to do with a fire sign, maybe something that you were really passionate about. You're moving out of stagnancy as well. Libra energies. Yeah. There's a new commitment or a new understanding belief system or new power and authority that you could be wielding over your life. You're bringing stability after a challenging time. You could have been dealing with a Scorpio in the past, but I see you coming into your power in the future. Libra. And I think everything's being magnetized towards you because you have this greater self-worth. Or you're not afraid to embrace the dark side. Yeah, this could be about who you work with as well. Yeah, there's something about your independence here that's extremely important. And not, joining things that don't return or reciprocate or make you feel good could be important as well. Libra energies. The Star. The Empress. God damn. God damn. Okay, Libra. Anything else? The Queen of Pentacles. Devil. So you're really coming into your power right now. Interesting. The Devil. Anything else for Libras? You're moving out of some kind of being broke, or you're going to be making more money, more shmoney. You could be overthrowing somebody who was very manipulative in your life. This could be a King of Water signs, a King of Cups energy. Or this could be a King of Cups coming back to build some stability or commitment. Could be a Taurus as well, or somebody with those placements. But there definitely needs to be a change in like happiness here before this can happen. Anything else for Libras? Yeah, you definitely pulled away from something, I'm seeing. There was a lack of stability maybe with this person. So it's like you had to bring stability back to your life. This could be somebody from the past or somebody you already know. This person and you could have different beliefs. Yeah, the World. Completion, a closure of a cycle. Could be a Gemini. You're letting go of all burdens that were associated with it, so. All right, Libras. I see the universe wanting to offer you something because this start card is like the only one standing up, and it's the Six of Pentacles, which is about work or job or position, or it's like you can see how eager she is to like. It's kind of like the universe is her, and she's like, "Here, Libra, take this gift," because we see the offering here, right? So there's something about that. Maybe somebody's offering you something. Yeah, divine timing. This could be happening in divine timing. Libra energies. Undress. It's because you were honest with yourself, I think. You were willing to seek guidance and manifest a better reality for yourself. So interesting. Alrighty, the offering. I'm kind of curious what that will say. I never noticed the hand right there either. That's cool. The offering. Yeah, and I think it's because you've dealt with something negative, like maybe because I'm seeing the snake in that page, and yeah, it's kind of like completing a cycle or something. So maybe you're being offered something as a reward, kind of as a trophy almost, or because you can actually maintain it now. Maybe before you were never able to accept this because other people are in the way or negative belief systems. But let's see the offering. And usually that means we have to like throw ourselves in the fire, burn away impurities, and then we can come out stronger, right? So that's the offering as well. Where the fudge is it? Someone could have, maybe you felt really alone in the past as well, or people made you feel alone. But I don't think that's I think you're realizing that you're not alone, how powerful you are, and you're literally connected with everything, and you can attract and magnetize any people, your soul family, and everything. So it's like you're never alone. So, let's see. There it is. Okay, yeah, Capricorn energy. So really finishing a cycle here, it looks like. This could be about your health or your emotional area, or maybe both, something about your work or your daily routine and your emotional area. This could be an understanding, a bigger understanding of something in your mind as well, like, or maybe connections with others or communication with others. It says the gift, the present, the sacrifice. Interesting. The gift, that's funny, the gift. The gift, the present, the sacrifice. Really grounding yourself down. And sacrifices are sacred, right? They align us. Unlike many other cards in the deck, the offering carries a clear as day message and a call to action. As you may have guessed, it's time for something to be given and given up for the sake of the bigger picture. If nothing comes to mind immediately, it could be like a cycle. Though it's likely it will, take time in meditation to consider what must be offered to and who is to receive it. So this could be about like letting go of something and letting go of the energy of that as well. It's likely you feel attachment and hesitancy. You'll make excuses, but recognize a link between the word sacrifice and the word sacred. One leads to the other. When we offer up something to the greater good, we lighten the load and become more able to serve. Imagine for a moment if you were to offer your whole self unconditionally to the world. For now, it starts small. So maybe you need to make like solid completion, like cycles ending. One light generosity, donation, volunteering. One dark giving with expectations, keeping track. Go deeper. Odin sacrificed for his eye in Norse mythology. Odin sacrificed for his eye. Interesting. If there is a gift, so maybe you're noticing like maybe things that you give up in this time right now in your life, that you notice your eyesight sharpening. Because I feel like when I was on the wrong path, and I'm a Libra rising, my eyes were going bad. Like I was dealing with wrong people. It's like God was punishing me and taking away my senses and taking away everything. And it's like when I finally sacrificed and I moved away from that, my eyesight got super clear and sharp. It's like almost a metaphor, of course, everything is. But it's like I could see clearly, you know what I mean? So if there is a gift you've been thinking of giving someone special, now is the time. I don't know. I feel like you're not giving. I feel like you're receiving is honestly the vibe I'm getting here. Maybe you're even taking back something. Once a week, Gandhi gave up speaking for a day, offering himself to divine silence. The offering can come in all shapes and sizes. I don't think this is about you being silent. If anything, maybe you've been too silent. Maybe this is about you offering your voice more so. Or maybe shutting down someone as well. Let's see. All right, Libra, let's get you some tea leaf. Libra energies, people and placements for the Libras. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. So that's that stability coming back to your life. You could be using your intuition to guide you to this. See, that's so crazy the scales came out because I was focusing on the scales on this card. I didn't mention it, but I was thinking, oh, that's interesting because we're doing a Libra reading. So it's like, This could be a contract. Keep your life in balance. This could be you balancing your emotions, your energy, your manifestations, your creativity, I heard. Anything else for Libras? Yeah, this person was not giving to you, is what I'm seeing as well. Yeah, work achievement, success. Okay, tell me more. Maybe you're changing positions or jobs. It says someone new is entering your life. Yeah, so maybe this is part of this new opportunity after you close out a cycle. You can be moving towards something more happy, lighthearted, carefree time. Yeah, you could have had to like give up maybe a family situation or something that was holding you back. Yeah, maybe even a marriage. Anything else for Libra? Great good fortune. Amen. With divine timing. Spiritual love. Okay. Tell me more, Libra. This person, if somebody new is entering your life, it could be a spiritual love. This person won't be very stubborn or aggressive. Maybe you're used to dealing with people that are like that, is what I'm seeing. You could have had to give up a close friend, potentially. Yeah, it could be Cancer or Capricorn, maybe. But it looks like you have news of a birth or new business opportunity. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Okay. This was something that wasn't working for a long time, it looks like. Anything else for Libra? There's also things are changing right now. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. We have ladder, climbing towards success. Okay. Good advice from a wise person on the top. Okay. Let's get you a familiar for Libras, people and placements. Highest team of light, love, angel Michael, guardian angels. I think somebody was dimming your light and you had to give that up. No, custodianship. Yeah, taking more guardianship over what you own, over your adaptability there. Black Hound foreboding. So you were able to peep something before it kind of impacted you too negatively. Let's see. Magical guardian of fauna and flowers, warden of nature's mystical powers, defender of magic, keeper of earth. So this could be about finance. Journey within to restore and rebirth. So really grounding yourself in nature, maybe. Interesting. Or letting go of something. My nurturing guardianship serves as a stable foundation. So this could be also about like you understanding your emotions better and coming into more leadership or potential of creativity or power, or channeling that energy, any emotions you have. My nurturing guardianship serves as a stable foundation. My nurturing guardianship. So you could be very guarded at this time as well, like you're being protected. Or you could be protecting yourself and calling in protectors. My nurturing guardianship serves as a stable foundation and is fundamental to your security. So there is something here about really prioritizing security. I quietly go about my business with a waste not, want not attitude, overseeing all flora and fauna as caretaker of the element of earth, an attitude that serves you well when blighted by the trappings of consumerism. Neglect and carelessness cause me concern. And your lack of thought could soon see you become a prisoner of your own making. So do be careful, because maybe there was some kind of situation you were dealing with, which was not, I see this not reciprocating to you, or maybe it was even taking your finances. It's giving, like when you're dating someone and you're paying all the bills and you're paying everything. Time to take responsibility and ownership for who you are and make actions rather than deliberately keeping things buried. So this is about really seeing things clearly. As I toil away at the soil, the darker, deeper depths, right? I oversee your growth. Let's weed out together the root cause of any unrest or uncertainty and get to the core of that which vexes you. Allow the fertile earth magic to restore you as you take steps to become a defender and custodian of your life and the world around you. So really, this is about your finance or your career or your aims. You have green fingers, a career in landscape gardening beckons get you. So this could be something about that's happening slowly but surely kind of energy. I was really happy because I have a seed and it just kind of broke yesterday or the day before, so that was really exciting. A career in landscape gardening beckons. Get your hands dirty and work with flowers and herbaceous borders. Dig an allotment and grow organic veggies. Something deeply hidden is soon to be revealed. Get to the root of a problem. Protect that which you're responsible for. Details need defending. Work with magic and the earth and pentagram. Light a blind. So interesting. This could be in your career as well, or Capricorn energy here. We're just taking more boundaries. Capricorn represents boundaries, right? So that could be really helpful for you at this time as well. We have Saturn in Aries now, which is your opposing sign. And it's a really powerful dynamic energy. Oppositions in astrology usually mean external forces or factors. But you might have Saturn in Aries in your chart. I don't know how it affects you personally, but just the fact that it's opposing, this means that this could be about your relationships with others, and what boundaries you need in regards to maybe masculines or your energy, or where you're giving your energy into which relationships, or if you're not. Which Saturn does reward you saying no. Saturn loves the word no. Saturn loves you standing up to yourself for yourself. Saturn loves you becoming a master. Saturn loves you creating your reality, right? Not giving excuses, being mature, improving, diligent, practice, things like that. So, alrighty, let's get your actions for our Libras. Let's get the angels for our lovely Libras for their actions, most important actions. 5 of Cups, coming out of any sadness will help you move towards your goals. You could be moving through some kind of ending, 10 of Swords energy here. This could have been dealing with somebody stubborn, and this is that stability that you're coming into after the challenge with the Tower in the reverse. Anything else for Libra's highest actions? 4 of Pentacles, save your money. Tell me more. Holding on strong to what's important for you. Continue to reject things that don't align with you. 4 of Cups there. This could help you be very safe. It also protects you from weapons, and it helps you to heal. And there's some kind of 4 of momentum and movement I see with maybe somebody new entering your life, or these new creative endeavors or ventures. And this is as a result of finishing, closing out cycles, or anything kind of pain is allowing you to charge your energy forward and accept things. And I see you balancing both light and dark, and this is allowing you to move quickly. Anything else? Page of Wands in the reverse again. So if something didn't work out in the past, it likely won't either. There's some kind of like, something's just not stable. This could be a marriage. This could be a commitment. There's just something off about it, and maybe you're just being called to understand that. Now I'm seeing the gifts here. It's kind of like they could be like fake. They could be like all like just cardboard boxes and empty inside. So you do need to be careful in what you're investing in. So there is something here about really, I don't know. Somebody's got to show up if they want to work with you, if they want to be in your life, if you want to be in theirs. There needs to be reciprocity going on right now. Justice, exactly. Balancing the scales, calling divine justice, kind of going to a court situation. I have your child, you need to pay alimony, whatever. I don't know. But I don't have much experience in that. Sorry. Not yet. Amen. No offense. I don't really want to get married, ever. Anything else for Libras or any of that jazz? 9 of Swords, yeah. Interesting. So keep rejecting anything that makes you feel anxious as well, because that's really detrimental at this time when you have a powerful capacity to move forward. They need you to kind of stay clear of that and continue to reject anything. And pay attention to your emotions. If it feels good, fine, go towards it. If it feels bad, dip, leave. 6 of Swords here, leave, detach, hermit, go solo. You can do better solo than in bad company. So let's get you angels. Libras. Take a divinely guided chance. This could be a new opportunity coming towards you. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are you're ready. I heard you are nearly ready to follow your divine guidance. So there's something about really being guided by your divine guidance at this time. You can also ask your spirit team to give you guidance, call them in. Inhale golden white light, exhale that golden light through your aura, through your chest, mentioning any negativities dissipating. But you can also ask them constantly, pray constantly, and ask them to give you understandings or show you the magic today or something, and create that relationship. As you leave behind that which is comfortable but unfamiliar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for the new and more meaningful opportunities. So this is about embodying that new frequency will really help you climb up the rungs of the ladder into success. Organize for success. Yeah, you might need to get an agenda, a plan, or whatever. Break down your time in some way, shape, or form. Maybe something tangible if you prefer that. Maybe something on the digital. I don't know. But don't let the word organize intimidate you. It's simply a way to ensure clarity of purpose. So this is, what do you want? What do you see yourself? How can we protect what you actually want to see? You don't have to have huge goals. You can even have just, I want to be able to be independent, for example. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances helps you know and plan the next action steps. You could notice as you're cleaning, organizing, throwing things out, you just kind of get new ideas. You're reorganizing things. You could just be putting things in order. That could be really helping. And it's more of that metaphor because the outer reality, the inner reality, they're all mirrors of each other. So interesting energy. Okay, let's get you some juicy last messages for our lovely Libras. I heard do a return to sender. Okay, Libra. So return any energy that's not yours. Call all your energy back. Do those cord cuttings if you need. And I suggest you do because you have nothing to lose. Angel Raphael could be working with you. Libra. Something about claiming, reclaiming. Any last messages for Libra? I heard order in the court. So maybe you're establishing order. Maybe you're taking someone to court. I don't know. Maybe you're protecting yourself. This could be divine justice as well, just in your life. What you allow, what you don't, in your relationships, in your contracts, in your agreements, in your alliances. It says becoming more emotionally mature. So that could be something you're really learning, not to invest in things that are just all emotion or lust, but don't reciprocate. So this could be a lesson. Make smarter choices about who is in your energy. So yeah, if you're realizing that even just talking to this person, you can sense them in your energy, or they're in your energy, or there's naturally that kind of path that gets created when you interact with anybody. And the more you interact with them, the more that they can. So there is something here about really keeping your energy pure and clean, cleansed, clear, custodian, right, guarded, invited you to hurt you. So do be careful because this person could want to be nice and be sweet, and then really has no intention of anything good. Long term for you. So it says stay at your current job. It's in the reverse, so I think you're moving towards a new position. We have keeping yourself in an abundant position long term. So this is about making those choices for long term growth. Maybe you realize where you are is not good for that. Release and have faith, exactly. And have faith in the universe and in your relationship with God. You can have anything you want, anything you desire because of that faith. Throwing rocks in front of your path, all blah blah nuisance, exactly. These are just people that are jealous. They see you going ahead. They don't want you to go ahead. They wanted to suck you dry. They can't hold you back when you're with God, trying to lower your vibe to make you susceptible to attack. So stay away from these people. Pay attention to their words. Pay attention to the tone. Pay attention to their frequency. Pay attention to how you feel around them, what you think about them, targeting you. Exactly. This could be like the devil. This could be like entities in multiple different bodies. So there's a need to really protect yourself and be very honed in, very sharp. You also have protectors. Something about birds could also be relevant because under that is determination, raven. And those are the only two cards that were upright. Delusional tyrant. So you need to be more delusional on your own goals. And there's no such thing as delusion. Ops watching you. Use their energy to manifest. So you can literally channel their energy if they're interested or sending energy your way. If you know how to actually create boundaries and channels for that and protect yourself and utilize that energy, definitely do so. Use it to inspire you. Use it to give you more power and energy. You obviously have a lot of fans, right? So let's see. And even haters are fans. They can't admit it. Teehee. So we have Ukobak could be a demon or spirit themes relevant to this reading. We have clingy and coercive. So stay away from these people that are extremely clingy, insecure, or coercive as well, like really dominating you or trying to dominate your energy or control you. Even celebrities thought they were normal ones. So this could be a sign for you, right? And it's not that we're not normal. Celebrities are normal for sure. But, people sometimes don't see the kind of path or trajectory that they're going to have in their lifetime. So that could be something for you. We have extortion in the reverse. So I don't think you're letting anyone extort you. Sexually freaky. I heard sneaky. Detox. Yeah, I think you're detoxing from these people or things. You are very unafraid and continue to be that. Inspire yourself because you're creating yourself. You're the creator. Be gentle with yourself. Everything falls into place at the right time. So there is something here about transits, these new opportunities, these new ventures, the sunrise coming up, the dawn rising. We do have some new moons coming up, I think, so maybe there's something about that. But yeah, just have faith, right? We have we're trying to find ways to attack you. So if you sense this, cut it out. Cut them out, get them out, and kill them. I'm just kidding. Like metaphorically. Keep things to yourself, exactly. Play it out. Karmic contract / debt paid. So maybe you're realizing that you've just literally outgrown something. Like you thought that maybe you could return back to it, or maybe you thought you could reach out to them and there was going to be some kind of change. But I think that they're aligned to a frequency that you're just not, and they haven't changed likely. So it's like they're going to only keep you in that lower frequency. And we have, they are forging signatures. So be careful. You see through the illusion. Yeah, this could be somebody who's like lies to you too, or lies in general a lot, and put your foot down. Exactly. So beautiful energy. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are extremely supported. Mars is in Libra now, right? Mars rules that Saturn and Aries. So you guys have all the power right now. Really utilize this energy. It's getting supported by Uranus and Pluto right now. You have this divine inspiration, this power coming through you. We have the feminine in general also being supported. Venus is conjoining Jupiter. Your ruling planet is Venus. So you have so much beautiful energy right now in the sky to really go forth in a new way. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe, have that determination Raven there, and you can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care. I see you climbing towards success, so take that chance. Amen.